morning, welcome back to the vlog. Today is currently Wednesday, and despite the absolutely fantastic mood that I woke up in this morning for really no reason at all that I could gather, I've started cramping within the last 20 minutes and I'm just starting to not feel so hot. I'm literally around the corner from the gym, so I don't know if I just want to like hightail it, make a U-turn and go back home, or just thug it out. I know if I go home, it's just gonna get worse. And I feel like a thing with cramps is movement is helpful. So I guess that means I'm going then, right? Yeah, that's a no for me, dog. Not gonna lie, all I want to do is wrap myself up in this blanket and go lay in the bed, but it is a work day, so I've got to get some stuff done. Specifically this project that I got assigned. It's a project that I got assigned last year, but it seems like I'm gonna have to do a little bit of work on it every quarter, and we haven't done anything since January. So I looked in the file from the last time that I pulled all this together, and there are 8 separate workbooks. So I need to get started on that because it's due on Friday. As far as non-work stuff goes, I was looking at my planner, and today is gonna have to be a productive day to a certain degree because yesterday I was having the hardest time staying focused. So by the time I logged out of work, I was just like, look, acknowledge that within yourself, girl. You don't have the brain capacity. So I literally just took everything and moved it to today. I have a grocery pickup at 2 o'clock. Well, they give you that window from 2 to 3, but I have a team meeting today at 3 o'clock. So I need to be there like around the 2 o'clock hour. I wanted to declutter a little bit, and then I need to pay a bill. I need to do some computer work. And then I wanted to set up, what is it called? An aerogarden, Prime Day. And then I need to cook dinner because I think I have leftovers, but also I don't know if I'm gonna wanna eat those leftovers by the time dinner comes around. So that is what my day is looking like as of right now, but I need to stop running my mouth per usual and start on this project. Finally got hungry. Okay, look, I hit the button on the app that said I'm on my way, which means I have 15 minutes to run inside of this Kroger and back out with the very small handful of things that I need. If I could time this right, I'm gonna hit I'm here while I'm checking out, and hopefully by the time I walk out of the Kroger and move my car to the pickup location, they will have my other groceries ready. I am truly pushing my luck, but there she go, right there. Janetta. Thank you. You too. I think I was able to get in and out of there in 20 minutes, but the amount of people inside of Kroger at 2 p.m. it's like alarming. Like, don't y'all work? It wasn't full of old people either. I'm just like, do y'all remember the days when you could grocery shop nearly any time of day and it would be empty? Like, it was so peaceful back then. Let me cut this AC down because I don't think y'all can hear me. But I walk in and I'm going to the produce section, right? So I'm looking at like the berries and the peaches or whatever, and then I go over to where the greens are. And can somebody explain to me why this man literally had his buggy parked in front of the greens? Sir, you are halfway across the produce section, yet your buggy is blocking the cilantro and the romaine. And when he came back, all he did was toss something in the basket and then proceeded to walk the other way. I was like, listen, I am not in the mood to deal with things like this. So I just ended up leaving the produce section entirely and went to go get some meat instead, and then came back to produce. But he was not the only one who was doing that. Like, there were people literally with their buggy parked in front of something and they weren't near it. And I'm just like, you cannot do that, y'all. Like, come on. And then it gets better. So I go to the meat section to, you know, get my things. And this lady walks up and stands right next to me. So directly in front of me, I'm looking at the chicken breast, trying to make sure that I'm getting as much as I need. And to the left of me, there's some chicken thighs and like chicken tenders. I'm fumbling with the produce bag because I put my meat in produce bags just in case it leaks and it doesn't get all over everything. So I'm trying to get it open, and this lady is standing on my right side. She reaches in front and across from me to pick up some tenders. In that moment, I wanted to snap, okay? Ma'am, there is nobody on my left side. What was stopping you from pulling up to my left side to get what you needed? And then I just looked at her and I was like, you want to just switch me sides? I mean, and then she moved over to the other side. You know what? I thought I was doing myself a favor by going back to my grocery pickup lifestyle, because shopping, like at the times that I've been going lately, have just been really, it's just been a lot. Like a lot of people in the store, or either there isn't anyone available to help you if like the self-checkout machine does something weird. So I was like, girl, go back to your old life. Do your grocery pickup for the stuff that you have literally no real interest in picking out, and then do the produce and like the outside shopping yourself. Primarily because people don't know how to pick ripe produce. People don't know how to pick chicken that's not old. That's happened to me at least twice before, where people have put iffy stuff in my order, and it's like, it's such a hassle to take it back to the store. So like, I just don't do it anymore. If I'm putting in a grocery order, it's literally just for center aisle things and things from the freezer. But I am personally walking my little booty in the store for produce and meat specifically, and sometimes even cheese, because if I want to get cheese from the deli section, listen, I need y'all to check the date. Okay, that was a lot just then. That was so much. Let me tell you what happened. So I pull up, it's 3:01. I grab the nearest bag to me, which is on the front seat, and I run up the stairs. I sign in for this meeting, and mind you, it's a team meeting, so that means like on camera or whatever. So I pop my camera on and I'm sitting there and I'm just like, look, I am bringing my groceries upstairs, so like I'm here, but like I'm not really here. I can hear you, but I'm not really talking, so I'm gonna be right back. And my manager's like, okay, cool. So I put on my screensaver and I forget to check what order I am, because my manager opens every single one of these meetings with an icebreaker, and we go in the order that's populated on the screen. So I'm like, dang, I don't even know how much time I have. I go to my car and literally Hulk everything on my arms. Like I have a gallon jug of vinegar amongst like several bags of other things. I just like turn into Superwoman in that instant, dump everything on the floor except for the stuff that needs to be refrigerated, and I just shoved it in the refrigerator and came back for this meeting sweating. Full blown sweating. So I'm sitting here trying to be like cute about it, like wiping the sweat from underneath my glasses, drinking my water. A hot mess. Our meeting did end up ending 30 minutes early, so that means I have 30 minutes to put the groceries away. So let's do that. Did you think I was playing? Because I definitely wasn't. I split this up between what I got in my pickup order and then what I went into the grocery store for. What's not going to be shown is the stuff that I went ahead and put in before the meeting started. These drinks were sitting out, but they were in a paper bag, so I'm thinking that they're going to be okay. So what's not going to be shown is going to be a large bag of fish fillets, chicken thighs, chicken wings, chicken breast, 2 dozens of eggs, and yogurt. So here's everything else. I've got a large container of baby spring mix, simply lemonade blueberry, 2% milk, some garlic powder. This was actually a substitution because the one that I got was way smaller than this, so appreciate y'all. Buttermilk for biscuits, King Hawaiian rolls, some relish because I've really been into tuna lately. And this section here is going to be everything that I went into the grocery store to get. Some grapes, romaine lettuce, some white peaches. I really don't remember if I've ever tried these before, so that's going to be nice to eat some of those. I've got some green onions, cilantro, tuna, some turkey meat for sandwiches, chips, 2 containers of strawberries, and then I picked these up. I see these in the grocery store all the time and never get them because I just swear by like regular tuna. So I'm gonna try these. I've got herb and garlic, sweet and spicy, and Thai chili. I was reading the back of these, and apparently you're just supposed to eat them out the pack. You don't need to add mayonnaise or anything, so I think that's weird, but I'm gonna give it a go anyways. Also, what I noticed, let me see if I can get the other one, hold on. Here. Also, what I noticed is that these containers contain different amounts of protein for the same amount. This is 2.6 ounces and this is 2.6 ounces. I don't know what is going on here, what the funny business is, but I feel like it should be 16 grams of protein in each one. I mean, I know it's only 2 grams, but I don't understand the difference, why they would put a different amount of tuna in each container. Not really certain. But that's everything that I got on this go around. Oh, and also this container of vinegar. So let me put all this stuff away and then get back to work because I am still working on that project. I signed off work a couple of hours ago, and then I turned on a YouTube video, and then I started doing computer work, which was not the original plan, and I'm gonna have to go back to that work later. But right now, I'm about to open my aerogarden. This was on sale for Prime Day, and I just could not help myself. Maybe a year ago, I bought like a plant light, and I had basil going in here. I had rosemary going in here. I think I tried cilantro. But the way that I was trying to do it, it wasn't working out and it wasn't really sustainable for me. So I kind of just put that up in the closet. So when I saw this, I was like, this is my next opportunity. This is my next shot at growing things inside. So I'm gonna open this and try to get this all set up because the sooner I set it up, the sooner I get to eat things out of here. This one is the one that came with all of these herbs. So there's 2 kinds of basil, mint, thyme, what is that, curly, parsley, and dill. I am actually not going to insert those pods because I got a secondary set. This is the seed pod kit for salad greens, and this one comes with galactic lettuce, red salus lettuce, marvel of 4 seasons lettuce, Paris Island romaine, and deer tongue romaine. Honestly, I don't even know what all of that is. I just bought it because it said salad greens. No lie, the day that I was thinking about buying this, I looked it up on Reddit, and there was this man, if I can find the picture, I will insert it here. But this man grew so many jalapenos in his kitchen or wherever he had his setup. I was just like, I know you lying. So if he could grow all those jalapenos, I know I could grow salad. I know I can. So apparently all I need to do is fill this little hole right here with water to the fill line. And if you can see, it says fill 2. And then follow the instructions on the liquid plant food that came in the box for the salad greens. And I have a 6 pod, so I need 2 capfuls at startup and every 2 weeks. This is what the little aerogarden pods look like. And I'm not supposed to take this sticker off because something about it helping prevent algae. Oh, I think this thing is all set to go. I'm gonna read a little bit more and see whether or not I can get these lights off. I'm gonna Google it and find out, but this is what it's gonna look like regardless. So I'm excited. I suppose this deserves a little bit of an explanation. I had the worst migraine this morning that I've had in probably a year. It just really sucks to have migraines. If you've never had one before, God bless you. If you have, girl, we here. At this point, I feel like I have a hunch what might have triggered it, but I'm not entirely sure. And my hunch is for the past, I feel like maybe 3 to 4 months, every time my period's about to come around, it's accompanied by headaches now. And for somebody that's migraine sensitive, that sucks. I don't know whether or not this was just a period related headache that just quick, fast, and in a hurry turned into a migraine while I wasn't even awake to feel it. You know what I mean? It would have been different if I was already awake and I felt a headache because I could have done something about it, but I literally woke up from my sleep with a full-blown migraine. So there was nothing that I could do except for like suffer through it until the meds kicked in. The other hunch that I have, it might be related to my sugar intake. I don't have a single drop of proof, but I feel like it's happened before. Like maybe I've had too many sweets in a short amount of time and then that triggered a headache. I don't know, but today, no sweets. The sweets I had yesterday, I had 2 cookies, a blow pop, a small little handful of Red Hots, and I had a, like maybe a piece this big of like Hershey's cookies and cream chocolate. No regrets because it was good, but if that resulted in the migraine this morning, it's a no for me, dog. I will be working today in my sunglasses. I will be walking around my house in my sunglasses. If I go out today, I will be wearing my sunglasses, but I wanted to kind of give you a small little backstory. Well, not small because I've been talking for 5 minutes, but I wanted to give you a little bit of a backstory before somebody was like, why is this girl walking around her house in sunglasses? It's because I had a migraine, and although I don't feel any pain now, my eyes are still very sensitive to light. Hopefully within the next few hours, I feel like I can take them off, but until I get there, I'm just gonna be in these sunglasses and I'm going to be drowning myself in water because a third suspicion is maybe I was dehydrated because I didn't drink a whole lot of water yesterday. But again, I have no proof of any of this except the connection with my period. Anyway, I need to start work, so I'll catch up with y'all in a little bit. It's a little after 1 o'clock and I haven't eaten anything this whole time. So I'm just gonna make myself one of these Quaker oatmeal packets with protein, and I'm gonna add in some peanut butter, and then I have these blueberries that I need to use up, so I'm just gonna throw all that in there. This is totally not what I was wanting to eat for lunch today, but just the thought of crunching on anything makes me feel like my head is gonna explode. So before I re-aggravate a headache, let me just get my oatmeal together. All of this in here looks good. I've been sitting on my couch for the past couple of hours watching YouTube videos because I legitimately just don't feel like I have the energy to do much of anything else. I was able to swap back into my regular glasses though after that meeting, maybe like, I don't know, 25 minutes after that meeting. I ended up shutting the blinds just a little bit more because it was still just too bright for me to be walking around here without any sunglasses on. And that was okay. And as of right now, I feel fine. There's like the slightest tinge of sinus pressure on the side of my nose going up underneath my eye, but I'm thinking that's gonna dissipate once like I stand up and get moving, because I also feel like I'm getting hungry again. I haven't eaten since around, oh my gosh, what time was it when I made that oatmeal? I think it was around like 1 o'clock, and I need another meal. Oh, let me show you what I also ended up doing. I ended up putting cutting boards around this aerogarden because, you guys, this light is so freaking bright. And when I was walking around in here, like I was fine sitting over at my desk working, but when I came into the kitchen to get something to drink, I was getting blinded by this thing. So I just put a cutting board here and here. Also gonna add that I messed up on the timer, so I'm gonna have to set myself an alarm for maybe like 4:30 in the morning to get up and reset this light, because once you plug it in, it starts off on this 15-hour timer. So in order for me to get it on like the cadence that I would prefer it on, like come on before I wake up and go off just a couple of hours after I go to work, I'm gonna have to wake myself up really early in the morning to do that. So note for myself, but I'm about to warm up some leftovers. What do we have here? If I'm being completely honest, I am craving junk food, And not only am I craving junk food, I really want something sweet. And I know I have sweets and treats in here, but I'm going to do the right thing because I just feel like there's a possibility that inhaling too many sweets in a short amount of time is linked to this headache. So I'm just going to take the L today, and I'm going to eat some leftover meatloaf and a vegetable, maybe. Well, I polished off all the rest of my broccoli yesterday, so all I have that needs to be eaten up is peas and carrots. So I'm gonna do that, and actually I'm probably just gonna go ahead and end the vlog here because after I eat, I'm going to take the hottest shower and I'm gonna climb my little booty in the bed, maybe find something to watch on Netflix, or maybe I'll be blessed enough and I can go straight to sleep. Because the thing about taking Excedrin, right? There's caffeine in Excedrin, but on top of waking up with a migraine, I didn't sleep very well last night. So my body is physically tired, but I don't feel like the caffeine is wearing off very quickly. So I'm alert, but I don't want to be. Like I want to be tired right now so I can get some rest. So I'm hoping that a full belly and a hot shower is going to do me that solid, because tomorrow's another work day and I got to be up. So thank you so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. I definitely planned on getting more things done than I did, but you know what? Can't be a hero every day, girl. Some days you got to take the L, and today that day was for me. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the vlog, and I will catch you in the next one.